Universities are on the verge of an apocalyptic and terminal collapse. At least that's what you'd have to believe if you went to a bookstore and looked under the education section at the titles. By my count, in the last couple of years, there have been 39 books written on the demise of the North American university. These attacks come from the political left and they come from the political right. They come from inside the academy and outside the academy. I reviewed a couple of these books a few months back for the international science magazine Nature, and I began my review as follows. Universities today are fractious places, populated by customers, formerly known as students, who pay increasingly large amounts of mostly borrowed money in exchange for high grades from researchers with large frequent flyer mile accounts, formerly known as professors, who report to real estate developers, formerly known as university presidents. Now this, of course, is a caricature, but as in most caricatures, it conveys elements of truth. One of the many problems of the modern university is that they have taken on, or perhaps had imposed on them by society, too many goals. Universities are supposed to be triggers of urban renewal and engines of economic growth. They're supposed to cure sick people. They're supposed to generate new knowledge and train the next generation of scholars and, if possible, spin off biotech companies in the process. They're supposed to provide an endless supply of talking heads for the 24/7 news cycle. Now, all of these things, with the possible exception of the talking heads, are social goods. There's nothing wrong with economic development or certainly curing sick people or generating new knowledge, but they have created a culture in which the language tells it all. You talk to any university faculty member and they will tell you about their teaching load and their research opportunities. And being mostly rational people, they attempt to minimize their loads and maximize their opportunities. Thus, we have a reward system with multiple levels of faculty, assistant professors, associate professors, full professors, chaired professors, and then in some institutions, university professors. They are at the top of the pinnacle, 0.1% of the distinguished faculty. And you know what the distinguishing feature of a university professor is? They never have to teach again. So the problem with these multiple roles and this culture is that they're inimical to the purpose for which universities were founded, and that is to educate young people. And I use educate in the sense of its Latin root, educatus educere. It does not mean to pour bits of information from my full vessel into your empty vessels. What it means is to open up and lead forth, to open up minds to new perspectives and then lead them forth to a lifetime of learning.